little late walking out this morning. It's a little lighter out than what the GoPro here is showing. But we didn't know exactly what our plan was going to be first thing for this beautiful Michigan turkey opener, because we didn't have the chance to roost birds the last couple nights. I didn't. Jesse's out here with me going after his first bird. So we pulled up into this field and just listened. And we could hear turkeys gobbling all over the place. So there's some birds that sound like they're kind of close to this bottom field, and birds that sound like they're half a mile away across the river. So we're gonna try and set up in this bottom field first thing in the morning. Listen to all the wildlife wake up. They're already awake. Try and shoot us big old gobbler. I can hear hens, so these toms are with some hens, but they're still only about 300 yards away. We've been set up for about a half hour now. It's almost 7 o'clock, and I'm hoping they make their way this way. They gotta cross the river to get here. That's the only problem. So hopefully they make their way over here and Jesse can get his first bird, but we're gonna sit her out here for a little while, taking the beautiful morning. Alright, so we've moved back up, we moved up a ways. We moved up 200-ish yards. Birds went silent while we were moving over here. Tried shot gobbling them, couldn't get them to react. So we just kind of slipped up here, hoping that they're still on the other side of this river, only a couple hundred yards away, feeding in the oaks. This is where we're at now, is like a common place for them to visit and hit some fresh greens. So I'm hoping that they'll slide down here the next half hour, or at least give us some noise to chase. And if not, then we'll move on to a different place. We're pretty much roosted, or they were roosting right about here, about 100 yards behind me. Yeah, right about in these trees is what we're thinking. That's where they roosted in the fall during deer season. So just woke up a little too late to get out of where we wanted to be. I'm thinking as we head back to the truck, and it could be a completely different set of birds, but that field down the road, where I texted a couple days ago, was about 9:30. They came out. We'll go set up over there. Hopefully we'll get there before any birds are there.
Alright.
And then, I don't know, they really shut up this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, even like right now, I haven't heard a gobble in whatever the last hour anyway.
They're at least answering back when we were over there. I said they're answering back, we were over there, and now they're just like...
They kept moving further away. I mean, maybe they're 500 yards away now and we just can't hear them. You'd still be able to hear them. Songbirds are noisy as heck, though.
Yeah.
So it's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. We've moved around now, well, 3 times. The last spot we were at from this morning probably could have been decent, but the neighbor kids got up a little early and started playing on the trampoline. So a little screaming and hooting probably kept the birds away. With that said, we'd seen one in the field after we left the spot, but is what it is. So now we're just kind of set up on where we were this morning, hoping that these nice green, luscious green broad leaves and grasses will bring them in for a little midday snack and sunning. So we're just kind of pieced up against a log, relaxing a little bit. Somebody might be trying to take a nap. No. And enjoying this beautiful turkey opener. We just now need to connect with the turkey.
We are hunting for the most dangerous game in this woods. The American turkey.
We got about 150 more yards until we get to the back of this property line, maybe 200. And then we're gonna jut over to the east a little bit so we can see down to these river bottoms. Rough morning, birds are quiet, not responding to locator calls, hen clucks, nothing. So we're kind of busting through this timber quietly and trying to get on them. We think there's a lot of places for them to roost on this property, but last year they really roosted hard up in this direction, so we're trying to get opposite of that. If we don't get a shot at any of them today, at least we'll know where they roosted for the morning. We are struggling. So we picked this spot, a couple reasons. First of all, I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say there. This is the neighboring property about 100 yards that way. You can see all the way through that woods because it's just mature oaks. And this is the logging path. It comes from that direction, then it splits off going down here, and it splits off going down to here. There's pine trees right here where they've roosted before, and I know they've roosted in previous springs further back. So we're gonna put the decoy right here, so if something comes out of the river flats, they're gonna be able to see it on this logging path. We're gonna be able to see birds if they're cutting through the big timber over there, and if anything's gonna come and roost in these pine trees, they're gonna be really close. The idea is if we don't shoot one tonight, which hopefully we do, Jesse, hopefully we do, we know where they're going to be roosted, because if they're not here, they're going to be where they were this morning where we were setting up. And that just means we have to wake up 45 minutes earlier so we can get down there in the dark and set up closer. So we're going to set this up. Jesse's going to get set against an oak. I'll be against an oak. And then we'll sit her out for probably about 3 hours. Just hoping something happens. It's been about an hour and a half, and we just got one to fire up 200-ish yards away. And I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit and see if he slips in quietly. It's looking like it might work out for us, so we'll see what happens. I hear a ruckus coming. Get your gun up, Jesse. Do you see him? No. He's coming. He's spitting. He's close. I can hear him spitting. I see him. He's behind the treetop. 50 yards, I can see his fan. He's not far away. Just be ready. Sounds like there's a bird behind us, too. Do you see him now behind the tree? No. Yes. Should I shoot him? He's a big Tom. If you get a clear shot that way, you're more than welcome to, but you got that bird right behind you. There's too much brush. Yeah, it's fine. Whenever you're ready, dude. Yes! Dude, you got him! Fuck yeah. Dude, you dropped him. You freaking dropped him. Yeah. There's a hen back there. You got a hen behind us, too. There's a hen back over to the right. Dude, nice job, man.
Thanks, dude.
Nice job.
Thanks, dude.
Nice. You freaking dusted him. You freaking dusted. freaking dusted him too. That's a nice top. It's at least a 2-year-old.
Nice.
The long beard on him. Drag it, look at, let's pull the spurs up. Let's see what his spurs look like. Dusted him good. First turkey.
That's sweet,
First
dude.
turkey. Woo. Rock on, baby.
That happened so quick too, man.
It did.
That's what he came right over.
That's what turkey hunts like. He stood on that hill before you could see him for like at least 3 minutes. I could just see the top of his fan. He just freaking smoked him, toked him, freaking burned him, freaking dusted. Look at that beautiful bird. Look at that beautiful bird. His first freaking bird. His first freaking bird.
So, yeah, totally unexpected. I didn't realize it was... No, I mean...
Absolutely expected.
No, I was going to say the unexpected portion.
Start it again.
So, the unexpected part of the day is I didn't realize this was actually his, like, first turkey hunt. So, he's watched me and Ryan do some hunts on YouTube, of course, and we share a lot of stuff together. And me, Ryan, and Jesse are all cousins. So, this morning was fairly boring. Not the most exciting thing. I mean, we had turkeys gobbling within a couple hundred yards away from us, but we never actually saw them. Flew down, silent. We jumped around 4 different spots today, and this would be the 4th or the 5th. I can't remember now.
I think this is 4.
And we've been here for about an hour and a half with the plan, like mentioned earlier. The plan was we were going to come here, see if they were roosting back here, because we haven't had any preseason scouting done at all. See if they were roosting, and they would cut them off. We'd cut them off before the roost. We're an hour away before roosting time, so they were coming up here probably to feed. But we just intercepted them coming out of the big timber back behind us, which is all open woods, into this thicker stuff with a lot greener ground. So sitting on this green ground, basically in a roosting area, we intercepted this tom and a couple of hens that came out of nowhere, and frickin' Jesse laid the hammer down. We were pretty nervous, so like you guys seen, I couldn't get much of that turkey because he was behind this treetop here almost the entire time. He was back there about 15 yards, 20 yards from us, and just spitting and drumming. And got his heart pumping, got my heart pumping, breathing heavy. I'm like, God, come out. And frickin' dropped the hammer. He dropped the hammer. It was awesome. So, what do you got to add? You got anything to add?
No, it's just an awesome time, and more people should try it out.
Yeah, for sure. So hopefully here in the next couple of weeks, we'll be taking another new hunter out, and maybe even a couple more yet this season. I got to get out maybe tomorrow morning. You want to go tomorrow morning?
Yeah, why not?
I'll go tomorrow morning with the bow, see if I can't snipe one with the bow. Hey, listen, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. Give this man a congratulations down in the comments. Make him feel like a superstar.
I already do.
And listen, we'll catch you on the flip side. We'll be hunting in the morning, hopefully have a good episode there. Maybe Derek's got something done this afternoon, I'm not sure, and if anybody else is recording. And definitely when Ryan gets back, we're going to be hammering down as well. So lots to come. Anything? Catch you on the flip side. Look at Let's see you later.